John chapter 16. Jesus is still in the upper room with his disciples where they've been celebrating the Passover. But soon it's going to be time for them to leave. And not long from at this point in time, it's going to be when Jesus is going to be betrayed by Judas. But in these final moments in the upper room with them, he realizes that he's been teaching them and sharing a lot with them. But he understands they still don't totally get it. They think they'll follow him to death. But he realizes again, even just in a matter of hours, they're going to deny him and betray him. And so it's interesting, the verses that I'm going to read to you right now, that I want to share with you to focus on, are when he's going to sort of challenge them with this whole thought, do you really believe? John chapter 16, beginning in verse 31, Jesus says to them, do you now believe? He asked them, do you really believe? Then he says to them in verse 32, listen, the hour's coming, and actually it has now come, that you'll be scattered, every man to his own, and you shall leave me alone. But he says, I'm not alone, because the Father is with me. These things am I sharing with you, that ye might have peace. In the world you'll have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. He says, listen, he says, you say you believe. Listen, when the hard times come, when the difficult times come, we'll see if you really believe. He says, but as for myself, even though you'll leave me alone and you'll scatter, I won't be alone, because the Father is going to be with me and he's going to help me overcome. And just as the Father was with Jesus, and he did not have to feel as though he was alone, because he wasn't, because the Father was with us, so it is for you and I today, in our places where we're at, in our circumstances that we're navigating, the things that we're involved with. We may feel at times like we're alone, but we're not. Just as the Heavenly Father was with Jesus in this moment, all his friends left him. Everybody that he knew in the world betrayed him, but his Heavenly Father was there with him. I don't know what you're going through right now, and I don't know what's going on in your life, but you may feel like you're alone. I want to promise you, your Heavenly Father is there with you, and you will overcome whatever it is in this world, just as Jesus overcame that you're battling. God bless everybody.